A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, lie on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Turry, and this is Kim Leglen. Hi Peter, it's great to be here. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Running strong and purposeful. He's in plenty of space here. Shot, surely! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk. Son Heung-min. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, he's found support out wide. Brilliantly cut out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he shoots! He scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Shot could be... And a chance! And that is wildly off target.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Valverde! And for a moment, time stood still. More and more pressure on the ball here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Played in by Son Heung-min. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, that's fabulous. Rog proves just a little bit too strong. He's going for goal. They've played it short. A heavy challenge. He's in a great position here. Lucato, Ribery demonstrating his defensive quality there. Great ball and the finish! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
There's the end of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Milan very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Mina. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Now, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
It's made its way to him. Ambitious ball here. And this is Son Heung-min. That's very neat. It's Son Heung-min! It's loose now, they want to get it back. Shot a goal! It's it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, and how well he caught that.
It's become a case of men against boys. Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
It's Caicedo. Has a shot! Well, he fought that pure, but no end product.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nicely weighted ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's gone for goal! Oh, massive strike.
But that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Played out to the right. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's picked his way through. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. He can get that clear. The referee's called play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution on the field. Number 19. Number 14. Coming on the field. Number 77. Number 24.
Quick look. Pavoletti!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Ribery has found the net here, of course. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. 4 extra minutes added on. And Dijk gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that will be it. Milan just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde tries a shot. shot! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
That's good pressure. Closed him down quickly. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Son Heung-min. And he's had a hit! Great ball, and he's in here! Deftly away. But they've got it again. Struck first time. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Alexander-Arnold. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's Ribery. Son Heung-min. Takes a shot! No, he's missed it.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Tries to play it through. Chips it through. This is Ronaldo. The referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Milan ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Hostilities. He's going for goal! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, okay, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Valverde has a shot! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top draw! Two to the good, and they are purring! Absolutely purring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look... Son Heung-min! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Caicedo. Milan with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Can he finish? And it's there! And they are tearing position apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness into the front foot and pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ball swung in. And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
The goal scorer after 63 minutes is number 32.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Knocks into space. Great vision. And he's certainly onside here. Adrian Bernabé. And he's heaved it away. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Son Heung-min. He's having a go! Oh! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Milan lost themselves into a 3-goal lead. This ended up in no man's land. Adrian Bernabé shifted it to the flank.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a good foot in there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, there was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Great chance! Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past. And he cuts out the supply, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Son Heung-min! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Son Heung-min moves short.
6
And they've got red.
has been indicated.
And this is Son Heung-min. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is beyond special! A world in the That is a gem! An absolute Awesome performance! They are in complete charge! You just know there is no stopping that.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, and how well he caught that.
And yes, it's him again! Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
There you have it.
Son Heung-min voted man of the match. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Alexis Sanchez. He's at a...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Ejibue. Lovely bit of skill. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ejibue. Has a look and plays it forward. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Steaming on, shot a goal! Still goalless at the moment. Ejibue. Quality ball. And here's Son Heung-min. Big header! Goal! Milan! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He has found a way through and claimed it in a trice.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Ribery. Chance, surely!
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Son Heung-min. Half-time getting close now. Oh, that's a key interception. Ecklenkamp. Donnarumma. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed. So they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And this is Ronaldo. Tries a shot! And it's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Things quite uncomfortable for them.
Son Heung-min is fourth top scorer in the league. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Caicedo has a shot! Oh, belter! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
After 56 minutes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Milan really do look to have it all sewn up here. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ejibue. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Ecklenkamp. Alexis Sanchez. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold set up 1 goal so far. Hakimi. Good Son Heung-min. Eklenkamp. Zamora. Now Alexis Sanchez. So what can they make of this? So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Eklenkamp. Valverde. Nicely aimed pass. He's gone for goal! Chance for a shot! And it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy. Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So here comes a substitution.
Coming on the field.
Milan are having a... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Action has already started. Threads one in. Played with finesse. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Takare. Paz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Chooses to go back. And he's well positioned here. Shot a goal! They've scored! How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
After 19 minutes is number 38.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to the opposition. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Caicedo. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And this is a great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's intervened well there. Good take, and is he in? Delicately. Cleared without hesitation. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Takare. Played in deep. He rises! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Alexander-Arnold.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Valverde. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Takare.
There will be 1 minute added time.
At least a return pass. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get as soon as possible, but without
And the shot! It's in! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. And it's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Son Heung-min is second in the league scoring charts. Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
There's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Valverde! He's got away with one there. Takare.
Milan have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, good read. That was well played. well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Kakare. That's a good ball out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Nice control. And it's made its way to him. He gets big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Caicedo. Valverde. Driving forward. Looking for the run. This is Ribery. He's onside. And Ribery! And that would have been some goal.
Ribery clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Paz. With Son Heung-min. And he's forced to go back. It's Caicedo. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, such a clever touch.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Triano.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Saka.
Saka.
Son Heung-min.
Song-mian.
That's gone loose.
Well, that might... Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Baturina.
Minutes has been indicated.
Son Heung-min.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's good running with the ball. And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Milan can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive. And there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
We're underway. Moved on forwards. Looking for the run. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget.
He is through here, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's certainly onside here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Only partially clear. Nicked it back promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever.
And the shots! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Milan gain their reward with an early goal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's a look and plays it forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Caresses it through. Oh, big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Saka, and he's had a hit. Oh, belter! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Caicedo. Valverde. Oh, good looking ball. Shot could be on. Great chance! And it nearly went all the way.
But I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Looking for options for movement. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's Valverde. Ribery! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, cracking ball. Julio Macias. Valverde. Now it's Cristiano. Can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Call 5 minit lagi.
Coutinho. Truthfully, it was hard to see
Lumbar dah dia.
any better outcome there.
Kocik pun.
Steaming on goalwards. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A case now of complete control. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Milan 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have. And we are back underway. He's gone for goal! He's going for goal! Oh, extraordinary.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
They're not going to make any further progress now. And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Valverde bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Threads one in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Milan really do look to have it all sewn up here. Ribery going full tilt down the right-hand side. He's had a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Cristiano Ronaldo probably should have taken a break from runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
So will they make it count again? They've played it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's being urged to shoot. Son Heung-min finds himself offside. It's made its way to him. Oh, good spread. Terrific header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Alexander-Arnold goes sliding in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good driving run. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, third corner of the game.
Is number 17. Alotki.
Son Heung-min plays it short. And a chance! Milan get their 4th corner. Son Heung-min moves short. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, this looks sharp. Ribery. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And here's Son Heung-min, and he goes for a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Just 5 minutes left. engages and forces him off the ball.
There will be 3 minutes and
Nicely intercepted. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
substitution on the field. Number 9, number 4, coming on the field. Number 29, number 20.
Spread out to the left. Strong running down that left flank. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Thoughts on what we've just seen?